sometimes it just helps you to move away from the traditional fold. But I'll capture it separately how difficult also it has been in our company to move in that direction of digital activities. I'm going to skip these next couple of charts, but we do have a Captiva microsite which has been developed very actively. We've got a video demonstration also there with consumers talking about the cars. And all of it was totally devised out of the learnings that we had from Quasar. That's our digital partner, so we really are thankful to them for all the initiatives with us, as well as our team members. We've got some young team members in our company who are pretty much active on the digital front. And with their support and our agency, we've been able to make some headway in this direction. This is more like an iPhone kind of a video which is there on our website on the Captiva. Overall, complete a 15 minutes video as well as section like exterior, interior, and so on and so forth. We've got consumer logs, travel logs by consumers there. We've got a golf activation now with the Captiva. So pretty much a holistic approach taken to build this entire brand around the around digital itself. So we actually have consumers, putting up their experiences with the Captiva, and that's been very well received because that helps engagement of the current audience and also is like a talking point for consumers later on. This consumer again is very active in social circles. So his claim to fame is go to the website, you will see my recording there. Go to the website, you will see my family putting up the Captiva video there. And that's been very helpful to us. Again, pretty much active on through Yahoo in terms of banners. We had, like I told you earlier, about getting a tab on Economic Times, the widget. Most of the important websites, because these consumers are either brokers, financial brokers, property brokers, so we're pretty much active on all those websites which these people very much frequent to look at their investment and the shape of their monies. Again, we bought conquest words. So if you went to CRV Honda on a search, a Chevrolet Captiva would pop up on your screen. If you went to a Hyundai Terracan, it would pop up. If you go to an SUV, it would pop up as Chevrolet Captiva. If you go to diesel, it will pop up as Chevrolet Captiva. So we pretty much conquered the entire space of potential words a person would be searching, and that actually helped us a lot in the beginning time frame. This is an important chart for those of you, who are looking at either getting clients onto the digital forum, or some of you in the traditional industry getting onto digital as an activity. We call this model as SIP, socialize, that's the development of media, and very importantly, because in most companies you will target, barring the team I have on the panel over here in Yatra and NIT, you will have people either with gray hair or no hair heading the marketing function and the MDs. And with due regard, most of them are not very well versed with digital. And especially, they claim they're always feel-good factor is that if you look at the newspaper in the morning and if I see my company's ad, then the marketing department is doing their job. If you talk to the dealers, if they see an ad on television or paper, then the company is doing their job. But if they don't see anything, then it is, what are you guys doing? It is sales who's selling the car, marketing department, what's your plan? So what we did is we actually engaged our leadership in digital. So with the help of our agency and our team members, we organized a training session for our top brass once every month for 3 months. And that was very helpful because these people are not very much forthcoming to put questions as to they don't understand digital, what is a CTR, and so forth. What we also did is we got them profiles on Facebook. And more importantly, we got their spouses profiles on Facebook. And what that did was it got their spouses, friends connected, from school days and college days. So when this boss of mine would go back home, his wife would tell him, Anita from my college has contacted me, or Rashmi from my school has contacted me. So suddenly at home there was this huge talk of internet activities. That actually, to your surprise, that actually was very helpful because this person then suddenly became conscious about the kind of power the web has. And he would come to the office next day and ask about some initiatives, he asked about application and so on and so forth. And that is very, very engaging. Likewise for our dealers, for some of you who have channel partners, and they are a very important factor in your business. They're always, the key concern is how much money are you spending in marketing and getting inquiries and so forth. We got them a profile on the Facebook, we got them profiling on Facebook, we got their dealerships a common website with General Motors again, which was their claim to fame in social activities, that I have a website which has my face and my profile and so forth. So suddenly this entire person who was putting in his investments for an automotive trade channel was a person who felt very much clued in with the youth. And to be honest, most of us, even if we are 40 or 50, we don't want to be in that age profile. We still want to be 25 in our mindset. So this gave this entire investor a young feeling altogether in his business. Again, a positive approach. Thirdly, we gave these guys a very active lead tracking system. So if a traditional media got you, for example, a 7% conversion rate, a digital media was giving us pretty good conversion rate in double digits, and with the deals in terms of online guarantee and so forth, which almost double. Now look at it this way, the way we convince our team members is, why would a person put his mobile number and his email ID and his name if he was not interested in buying the car? Versus just a normal telephone call basis a last page ad of Delhi Times or Hindustan City and saying, I'm interested in looking at the Spark or the Captiva. The very fact that you have a qualified lead, it gives you a much better conversion rate. And for our partners, it comes to them free of cost. That was one problem. So they never respected it. So we have now started penalizing our dealers who have below threshold follow-up levels, as well as the below threshold conversion levels. And you'll be surprised today that almost double digits and much higher is our conversion rate from digital. And in fact, the day we don't have a digital campaign, it's becoming a big question mark in our company. We don't keep digital as a tick box towards the end. We actually center digital, and the central part of our communication plan and our marketing plan is digital. Print, television, other initiatives support the digital activities. That's the way we are looking at driving our operations in India. What's very important for companies, again, is to look at socializing your results, socializing it with the top brass, but involving the stakeholders on results. That's what I talked about earlier. The dealers, the field salespeople, as well as the management very actively. Lastly, of the SIP, the P.